Hey guys, SteveFish88 here with another figure review, and it is in fact another review for a figure that I got at G-Fest, and a pretty rare one at that. Anyway, here he is. Mechagodzilla 2 from Terror of Mechagodzilla. So yeah, I finally got this guy, and I must say it is a very nice figure. So it's from the 2002 movie monster series by Bandai, and it's pretty neat. But first we'll take a look at the tag really quick. This 2002 Godzilla seal, really nice picture of Mechagodzilla 2 from the film Mechagodzilla in 1975 movie monster series. Open it up. Now this is the tag where, you know, it's a Japanese book-like tag where this is the cover. Open it up. There you go. And your back would be back here. So yeah, the inside is the same as when I reviewed the 1974 Godzilla. You know, it's the catalog of what was being sold at that time in the movie monster series. So yeah, the back is all the numbers and stuff. Stats are on the back too. 50 meters. So yeah, same size as Godzilla in the Showa series. Anyway, well, I forgot to mention, I want to just go ahead and say, there is another issue of this figure. It was in the part of the 50th anniversary release, you know, for Final Wars, but it was a single sheet tag, and it had, you know, the 50th anniversary sticker instead of the one that this one has. And as far as I know, those are the only two releases of this guy. But yeah, this is the original. Anyway, as for articulation, he has a few points. Both arms rotate 360, but they're kind of stiff, and you kind of have to force them by the metal, you know, not metal, but you know what I mean, shoulder. So yeah, the arms both rotate 360. The legs rotate 360. No problem there. Believe it or not, the waist rotates 360, but I'm not going to rotate it all the way around. And the head rotates 360, but you kind of have to force it around the top, you know, the first spike on his back here, because it kind of sticks up, but it's okay. So yeah, 6 points, pretty good for, you know, a Bandai figure, and you know, it's Mechagodzilla, so you kind of expect 6 points, which just happens to be the same as the Bandai Creation Mechagodzilla 74. Yeah, we're going to bring this guy back out in just a minute. As for detail, he's got, you know, mechanical, you know, robot articulation. Not articulation, detail. I can't even get things right. Anyway, we'll take a look. It's really nice. Like all around, all on his body, there are the little rivets and everything. If you can see, yeah, rows and rows of them everywhere. They look really nice. Looks really good. There's the body, which looks great. Really nice. Arm here. MG2, you know, Mechagodzilla 2. Arms look really good. Really nicely sculpted. The hand, finger missiles. Those look nice. And then you have the other arm here. Looks good. I like, you know, the hands aren't the same. One is in the missile firing position, while the other one is, you know, basic. Which looks cool, in my opinion. You know, like he's ready to attack and fight. The head looks really nice. It's one of the main things I like about the figure. All the rivets look good. Teeth are, the bottom row of teeth are individually sculpted, which look really good. Top are, you know, just one row, and they're etched in there. The tongue missiles are there, they're individually sculpted, which look good. Face looks good, really nice. The ears, not ears, but you know what I mean, the red things on the side of his head have rivets in them. Rivets everywhere. This looks good on the neck here. The spines look nice, you know, they're Mechagodzilla-like, which is good. More rivets on the side. There are, the springs or whatever are on the arms, which look good, and they're on the legs, which he did use in the film. Those look good. It's on the legs. It looks like kind of like a guy in a suit, which looks pretty neat. The Bandai creation, Mechagodzilla 74, kind of has it, I think, a little bit worse, but feet look good. Toe missiles, rivets, pieces. Really nice robotic detail. Knee missile. Yeah, looks good. And the tail looks really good. Ridges, that make up the tail look really nice. Circles, 3 circles on this part of the tail. The back where the rocket, the flame shoots out, rocket propelled tail. They sculpted that in there, which looks good. So yeah, this is a incredibly detailed figure. Really nicely detailed. No complaints. However, I do have just a few small complaints when it comes to this guy's paint job. But let's go ahead and take an overview. He's mostly, grayish silver. He's about 2 shades of silver and gray. So silver for the body, and then the pieces like this are kind of a grayish silver, darker than his body. With this one, it's kind of got some silverish gray highlights on the tail there, as well as different places around the body, which looks pretty nice. The MG2 is the M and G are blue, and the 2 is kind of a dark yellow, almost orange. Yeah, it's orange, which was how it looked on the actual suit. You can see that there. So yeah, that's accurate. The eyes are orange, so those look really good. Tongue missiles are red, how they should be. And the red things on the side of his head are, well, red. And now to bring out his Bandai creation counterpart, the original Mechagodzilla 1, 74. Now, the reason I brought this guy out is, on this figure, the dots here, there, and here are not painted, whereas on this guy, they're painted orange. I would have liked it if Bandai would have, colored those in. If the Bandai Creation 74 Mechagodzilla has that, then why doesn't this? And on this guy, he's more of a silver than this guy. He's kind of a dull silver, almost gray, where he's kind of a brighter silver with darker, grayer, silverish highlights here and there. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick comparison between these two, so yeah. So, yeah, the detail is really good. Articulation so far, what I run over is average and good. So yeah, now we'll scale him up with some figures. Since he is the mechanical doppelganger of Godzilla, I knew I had to bring out Godzilla, obviously. And scaling it here works really well. Although stats will tell you that both of these guys are 50 meters each. Each one, they're both 50 meters tall. In the film, it seemed that always Mechagodzilla was taller than Godzilla, which in this case he is. So this looks really accurate, and it works out really nicely. And this is the 1974 Mechagodzilla. I mean Godzilla, by the way. Forgot to mention that. So yeah, this works out very nicely. I figured I'd bring out the Showa Anguirus because in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Mechagodzilla technically fought Anguirus, but he was, this guy was in disguise as Godzilla. And this actually does look pretty good. So, no complaints here. I obviously had to bring out Mechagodzilla 2's partner in crime from Terror of Mechagodzilla, Titanosaurus. And between these two, this looks really nice. Titanosaurus may need to be a bit bigger, maybe like taller, maybe like that. But no, this works extremely nicely. I really don't have a big complaint with this because it does look really good. All in all, Mechagodzilla 2 is a really nice figure. He's got the basic Mechagodzilla articulation. The waist articulation, I think, was a nice touch. He's got a really good mecha detail, which looks good. Paint job is pretty accurate, but there are, the smaller details that weren't taken into account. But that's not a huge deal. And yeah, scaling is also really, really nice. So those are some, he works well with your other figures, 6-inch wise. And when it comes to getting this guy, you may need to prepare your wallet, because he goes for usually often and most often over $40 no matter what. Most of the time I see him, he's going for over 50. So he's incredibly rare. So yeah, you might have a hard time finding him. So definitely worth it though, because it's an awesome figure, and I definitely recommend it to Godzilla fans, Kaiju fans, toy collectors, all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely recommend it. This figure is just incredible. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this review, and until next time, I'll see ya.